Start recording. Go.
Lamborghini Mercy. Your chick, she's still thirsty. Swerve. I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl. She's trying to jerk me. Drop her to the floor. Make the ass shake. Whoa, make the ground move. That's an ass quake. Build a house upon the ass. That's an ass state. Roll my weed on it. That's an ass tray. Say yay. We don't do this every day. Huh? I worked the long nights to get a payday. Finally got paid. Now I need shade and a vacay. And niggas still hating, so we hate. I need an AK. Now we out in Paris. Yeah, I'm Perry Yane. White girls politicking. That's a Sarah Palin. Getting high, California kitten. I give her that D because that's where I was born and raised.
All right.
Lamborghini Mercy.
All right. So that was Diego with Lamborghini Mercy. This is the Blank Bear Podcast number 4. You can email us at podcast@blankbearvideos.com.
Have you yet to get any emails?
I've never said the email address. So hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 now. So what's up, guys? Today we have Isaac and Ladaush.
Diego.
Fork.
What's up, guys? All right. So what are we going to do first? Are we going to play the...
Yeah, his
Wait,
name is Fork.
was Fork introduced last podcast?
Yeah.
Yep.
I apparently did not listen to the last podcast.
You did, though.
I listened to the first part, and then my girlfriend kind of got mad because we were talking about her, or you guys were talking about her. So I turned it off.
Oh, my God. All right, so I think we start with this drinking game. It's an interactive drinking game because you can play at home. It's going to be called...
Please do.
It's going to be called Does Fork Know? And we're going to ask him questions about Star Wars trivia. If he gets it right, we'll drink a shot.
Oh, fuck. I didn't eat dinner, so can I, hold off on mine till later or something?
No.
Or you can drink less. I don't know. And then if he doesn't get it right, then he's drinking a shot.
I didn't eat dinner. I ate lunch at 11. And it's 8 p.m.
Asian problems.
Stop bitching out on the podcast.
Oh, my God.
All right, so...
That Asian was a joke because he gets drunk really, really fast. FYI. Let's go.
That felt really racist.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so Fork, I think you'll think this is funny. Diego just asked me what species Jabba the Hutt was.
This isn't one of the questions.
Fuck you. For those that are wondering, the answer is Hutt. By the way, what is Jabba the Hutt's gender?
Male.
Wrong, bitch. Drink.
No, there's female huts.
He is a hermaphrodite.
Oh.
Pour some tequila.
Wait, that wasn't one of the official questions.
It is now.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right, fine. We still have 3 more questions.
But Wikipedia.
Oh, shoot. That's a trusted site. It's true.
Wikipedia says he's a hermaphrodite, but he does have a masculine personality.
Yes.
So he's like Butch.
All right, so this.
He's not butch. He just has a penis and a vagina. Well, or Hutt penis and vagina.
Well, how does he sexually identify himself as?
A male.
A male. Okay.
Yes.
Why can't he identify himself as a hermaphrodite?
Well, he can, but I guess he doesn't.
Okay.
Because he got bitches chained to him. I think that's a statement.
Gotta have someone to put that penis.
That is a good transition because
That's my question.
All right.
So what
Wait,
is...
no. First, he forecast to drink his.
Oh,
his
yeah, that's
shot.
true.
Ew.
chug.
Ugh.
Warm tequila. Brought to you by Jose Cuervo.
Oh, God.
Please send us your product placement money.
Okay. Next question.
All right, you ready? So next question is Slave Leia. What is the color of her boots?
Her boots?
Her boots.
Fuck. Well, you know I'm colorblind. Fuck.
That is true.
Perfect question.
Her boots?
But on average, or let's say not on average.
Well, a true fanboy would have seen it so many times.
Growing up, how many
They
times
would
did you
know.
look at that scene
Or
or picture?
picture?
Or fapped, too.
I would just say lots for covering all of this. I'm not going to lie.
In one day.
Same answer.
Your answer, please.
Does she have boots?
It could be a trick question.
Mm.
I don't remember her having boots, but I don't know.
You gonna get a guess?
I'm just gonna say no boots. What's the answer?
No boots. She does have boots, and the boots are green.
Oh,
Ha ha ha.
That does actually ring a bell.
boo.
That's 0 for 2.
Wait.
And I have feeling these single shots halfway, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't know if they're single. They might be a double.
I don't know. Wait, did you have to look this up, or did you know this?
Of course, I knew this.
Remember, we
Okay,
were
sure.
talking about Wikipedia.
Oh
so-
yes. Well, you were. I don't know about him.
No, I looked up pictures of her costume when I wanted to ask you about her costume.
So I had this question, but I had to look it up to know what the answer was. My question. Are you ready? You still swallowing?
Wait, by the way, and in all the pictures, they never shows the boots. So
The official picture
no, I know, but
of her
most
costume.
Most of the pictures you don't.
Can you
see
see
boots.
green boots in the movie?
That's a good
I
question.
believe-
yes,
that is a good
You
question.
can. I believe so.
Okay.
All
I'll
right, if
research
we're
that.
wrong, the next time you're on the podcast, like that, if you're taking a double shot, just to start
Oh,
off.
fair. That sounds fair.
Triple.
Fuck.
And you're not allowed to eat.
I'm gonna peace out for that one. So
All right.
How many questions are there?
There was 3, but
10.
now there's 4.
Okay. Okay.
there's 2 more
That's
left.
okay then.
All right. So my question is, what does TIE in TIE Fighter stand for?
Holy shit. These are so specific. TIE and TIE Fighter.
How do you call yourself a Star Wars fanboy?
Well, do they ever talk about it? I don't
You
know.
should have read up on it.
It was easily findable.
Expanded
On the
Universe, Wikipedia, Old Republic.
The
I
older
know,
public
it's kinda
doesn't have
embarrassing.
TIE Fighters. They're not invented yet.
I wouldn't know.
I thought this game would be funny because Fork would know everything we asked him.
No. Not this specific,
It's,
no.
it's more satisfying to watch him drink. so I'm okay with that.
TIE.
I'll give you the E. The E is engine.
Engine?
Yes.
How do you spell TIE Fighter for those listening at home?
TIE.
Yeah. Twin Imperial Engine?
Oh, I was so close. Twin ion engine.
Oh. Damn it. So close.
I'll drink a shot with you. I had to look it up, so I feel like that's fair. Pour me
Damn.
one.
I wonder if they ever. I want to watch the movies again to see if they like say that because I don't think they do.
They probably don't.
I think that's an outside knowledge question. What's number 4?
Once again, fanboys don't make excuses.
No. Okay.
So
Fuck.
this is not my question, but I'm actually interested if you know it. Do we want to make it an official question?
So then
Sure.
you have to drink 5 shots.
It's up to it's up to our jury here. Our jury is
Well, I want to know what the question is
okay.
first.
What is Jabba the Hutt's real name?
Oh,
It is like a first name, a middle name, and a last name. His first name is Jabba.
Damn. I don't know that one.
Is that
That
good question?
That's
bad
so.
question?
They don't say it in anything that
Too
don't
many
say
questions
in the
about
movies, I'm
Jabba the
probably
Hutt.
not gonna know.
For those listening at home, it is Jabba Deciligic Tyre.
Wow. That's got to be in a book.
Yeah,
Like
no,
one of
no,
the lore,
this fucking
the Star
book stuff's
books,
not cool.
Star Wars
Okay.
books.
Wait, hold on.
So-
See, I don't know if we were arguing about whether Fork would know this. What planet did the Sith come from?
The Sith. Okay. So, what are we talking about? The race of the Sith, or are we
Yes.
talking the Sith as in the movies?
This is why we are asking him these questions. Because he gives us answers
the,
like
the
this.
race, I'm guessing. The race.
Because
Both.
the race.
No,
the
just
race.
the race.
The race.
Which one don't you know the answer
name?
to?
well, the Sith Empire. If we're talking about like its reemergence or something, then it would start on Drummond Koss, the in the movie Sith Empire.
Of course. This is common knowledge.
Okay, what about the race?
The
That's
race
one I looked up.
think started on Korriban.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But we decided that was
I'll
too,
drink-
too
I'll drink a
easy
shot for
for
that.
you.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not drinking anything right now, so I'll take one.
If it's lore, I might know it, but like specific like TIE Fighter, I did not know that one. Or
Just
or
a
color
little
of
bit.
boots. Anything with
Like, I'll
color.
Throw up right away. No.
I'm giving you like 3/4 shots.
Uh,
Oh fuck!
Say dead.
Diego's soda exploded all over him. All right, so ask work your last. Oh wait, let's just go yours first.
Oh, so was that an? Oh, that was an extra question.
You know what we should have done is we should have like paused for the listeners to be able to guess whether he would have guessed
Oh,
or
that's a
not.
good idea.
Oh well.
Next time. No.
Oh, yeah, weren't we gonna do this as like a street smarts?
I don't know what that is. You keep bringing that
No,
up.
wait, weren't we gonna say like, would he know the answer? And
Oh
we-
yeah,
and we
like
were
you
gonna-
guys vote.
and we were gonna vote yes or no.
Well, I thought we changed it so like if we.
we kind of fucked up.
Well,
Cheers.
Well, let's try it for this next one and see what happens.
Tequila. All right.
Oh, yum.
Let's not change the game up in the middle. We'll do it the other way the next time.
Okay.
So Diego, ask the last question.
Okay.
Get closer to the mic. You're so far away.
Okay. What species is Greedo?
Greedo. Oh shit. Oh man, I saw it in the cartoon. Oh, I forgot the name.
Well, giving you some time to think about that.
The Clone Wars
what are,
cartoon?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on who shot first?
On who shot first? Han clearly shot first. Clearly.
Okay, so now answer the question.
What?
What is
Oh.
Greedo's
Oh.
species?
Okay. Damn.
Are there time limits on this?
I wish I had the Jeopardy sound effect.
I know.
And this one.
Definitely the Jeopardy sound effect.
Ah, shoot. Damn, I forgot. I don't know. I forgot that one. It's
All
been
right.
too long since I watched the cartoon.
Rodian.
Rodian. Okay.
And his hometown or homeworld is Rhodia.
Got it.
And for a bonus question, who is Greedo's father?
I don't know.
Prudo.
Preto?
Weedo.
Guido?
Greedo the Elder.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Even less creative. All right, so
Fuck
drink
George
up.
Lucas.
All right, so next time we're gonna do Diego and Harry Potter knowledge. What do you guys think?
Oh, yes.
We can't do spells. I don't know spells were shit.
Spell. Oh.
Oh, you can't ask you about spells. You
We
mean?
can't be like, what was it? What spell
Can
opens the
we,
door?
can we ask you which movie Hermione grows
No.
boobs?
Isn't that kind of a debatable question?
She
Well-
becomes hot in the fourth one.
Well, now we know
That's not the
age
question.
Diego likes them.
I am their age.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's true.
We grew up with Harry Potter. All right, so we doing? Oh, we gotta
When
pour
my
the
balls
last.
dropped,
We gotta
her
pour
boobs
the last
grew.
one for.
For a fork.
Let's pour the last one for fork. I'll take one. Too.
Oh.
So
Right.
was that 3 out of 4 then?
Yeah, we.
Can that
Yeah,
be the
he's stumped.
tagline for this podcast?
What?
When my balls dropped, her boobs grew.
No one can hear that because your mic is so weird.
When my balls dropped, her boobs grew.
Okay. You didn't pour me one.
Oh. My bad.
And Fork cannot hold a tequila bottle steady.
Oh God, you poured me a huge one.
Payback. For TIE Fighter.
So we asked him 5 questions, and he was 4 out of 5. He missed 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
20%. Can you do better than that, Diego? Not for. I mean, we're gonna do Harry Potter next time. I decided. You were talking about all shit. Yeah. You were talking shit about how you knew so much about Harry Potter.
The
I'm
books,
trying-
the books or the movies?
The books.
We did both. Why not? You've seen the movies.
That
right?
one's fair because, like, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know.
Well, because, like, it's... Are we...
So I never read
Well,
the books.
let's worry about this for next time.
I
Let's
only read the books.
worry about this for next time.
To be fair, the one that I got was a lore question, and that's what I claim to know, not like acronyms and
It's
stuff.
not like all the books and shit. So wait, what are the opinions of Star Wars people on like the books? Is that
I mean, I don't
Is that-
know.
is
I've
that-
never read them.
Are they
so-
canon?
is it, yeah?
I don't know. I've never read them.
Wait, is the Harry
I don't
Potter
actually know what happens in the books.
like Pottermore? Is that stuff all canon?
I don't think so.
So people don't know Pottermore is like a website. It's like a online game that Rowling created. That's like an expansive universe of Harry Potter.
It basically takes you through all the books.
Really? Isn't there
Like,
extra stuff?
Don't
there?
you go? Isn't that the website you also go to buy the digital books? Because they didn't make it available on Amazon or anything. You can only buy it from that website.
I don't know. That might be true.
Listeners, do your research at home.
That's what I heard. I think way back. That's all I,
I don't
heard
know,
about
but
it.
I guess that makes sense.
As far as canon goes, the books are canon, and then she also released like 2 other books, like Quidditch Through the Ages
I had that book.
and
The other one is the
Beasts and whatever, right?
yeah, I forget what it's called. It's about like the different beasts in the Harry Potter
Yeah, they're
world.
like
Are
books.
these like anthology books or something?
No, they're like
They were for
book-
charity.
Yeah, they were for charity, and they were books that were like mentioned and name dropped in the series. So like Hermione reads Quidditch Through the Ages.
Oh
and
right,
So,
I remember that.
and so it's like, and they're really thin, and it's just like Quidditch Through the Ages. And then the other one's the Magical Beasts and blah blah blah. And then she also released like right after the 7th one came out, a year after the 7th came out, that fairy tale book, which I have.
Oh,
Oh,
it's in the 7th one. It's about yeah, I don't remember.
The
Yeah.
the wizard fairy tales, yeah. It's like a main plot point in the 7th one. Spoiler.
Oh, is
Right.
it the one where it goes like to that drawing thing?
Yeah,
That's
in the movie.
Tale of the Hollows.
Yeah,
That part was the best part of the
but
movie.
it's like Wizard nursery rhymes though. Like, isn't it a lot of them?
Has anyone
Yeah.
read that one? The last one? Isn't it Beetle Dumb or something? The Tale of
Beetle Baird.
Beetle Bear.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I read I think most of them. I might have been intoxicated at the time.
You read books drunk? Is that how it works?
Well, sure, we'll say I was drunk. I
I'm trying to
might.
help you out here. Man.
Yes, I read books drunk. But no, I think so because where did I buy them? I just remember going to a Target and I was kind of bored and I just went over to the book section and I don't really read too much.
Target has books.
Yeah, I did
Yes,
not
they
know
do.
that either.
God damn.
They're coming up like the Jeffersons. And I did-
Oh my god.
R.I.P.
Would you like to take
George
that back
Jefferson.
right now?
What?
Never mind.
You don't like my Jeffersons reference?
Go ahead. Keep going.
Are you anti-Jeffersons? What the
That was just a really bad joke.
fuck? I say that a lot.
Let's take a vote. Who thinks that was a bad joke? Me, I do.
I didn't get the reference. Jefferson like the cartoon.
You grew up in China, god damn it.
The cartoon. What?
Oh no, that's the Jetsons.
You know what's
Oops.
funny? My girlfriend didn't like. I said George Jefferson died like a couple days ago.
Who the
and
fuck is the Jeffersons?
It's basically the Cosbys before the Cosbys, right?
Okay.
So it's
sure.
not the
Yeah,
one
sure.
with the
They're a
Cosby's?
black American black family sitcom.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and their
yeah.
theme song was.
we're moving on up, moving
Yeah.
on up. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
That was spot on, actually.
it was actually pretty spot on.
Yeah, no, I'm not aware. So I vote no.
You do not get a vote.
2 to well, Fork didn't vote. Fork.
I don't know.
All right, so 2
It wasn't a
abstain.
joke.
1,
It was
you
a
lose.
reference. It was a reference.
You can't reference really old shit.
Why not?
I
If
guarantee
you, if you
everyone
make a
that-
reference that no one gets, then it's not funny.
I guarantee
But
you,
it's
everyone
so-
that listens to this is our age or younger.
People our age should know about the Jeffersons.
Well, I got it, so I don't know.
I wasn't.
Thank you.
I didn't want.
White people.
Oh my god.
White people referencing black sitcoms for the win.
The table is dividing.
While thinking of things that Fork and I like think are funny, but nobody else of our friend group does. What's the phrase that we say that people think we're really weird?
Oh yeah, are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Is that just the white people thing?
I think it is.
That sounds like something a lumberjack would say.
Lumberjacks for the win. I don't know. I feel like the hour long
What's the context of that? When do you say that?
Do you understand what I'm talking about? You
Yeah.
picking up what I'm putting down?
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. That makes sense.
You thought
Thank
like
you.
physically he was like picking up if I said something down, or
So you're dropping some knowledge. And
I'm
other
dropping some
people are
knowledge.
picking it up.
yeah.
There you go.
I see. I understand. Okay. I get it.
And that was Fork and Diego in White Nonsense.
Wait, Diego, would you rather do? I don't know. I'm going back to the Harry Potter thing. Would you rather do Harry Potter trivia or Batman trivia?
Ooh.
Ooh.
My only like Batman knowledge though is from Arkham City.
Oh, I thought you were a big Batman fan.
No, like I played that game for 17 hours straight.
How-
That gave me all the knowledge that I know about Batman.
How many scenes does Katie Holmes appear in Batman Begins with stiff nipples jutting out her blouse?
Everyone.
If we did this for Ladaush, it should be like about like chicks in movies, hot chicks in movies. He would have like a vast like encyclopedia knowledge.
I'll bring my notebook.
But no, actually, my comic book knowledge is one from Batman Arkham City. Really great game, by the way. And number 2, from Wikipediaing every single comic book after I watch their movie. Because this is my ritual. I go see a movie. I talk about it with my friends. We argue about things that we don't know because none of us read the comics. And then I go on Wikipedia and basically absorb.
By the
like,
way,
my comic childhood.
over the
Comic-less
past night and today, I listened to an hour and a half podcast on Entertainment Weekly discussing The Dark Knight Rises and like the themes behind. There's some interesting stuff.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't think no one listens to this anyway. Let's do spoilers.
Batman dies and then doesn't die.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna actually go with Batman dies.
One of the things that they brought up in the podcast is some people are interpreting the last sequence where Alfred sees Bruce and Selina
As a dream.
as a dream,
Oh.
but then people are saying
Chris Nolan says no, right?
I don't know
That
what
seems
Chris
like
Nolan says.
bullshit.
It doesn't matter what Chris Nolan
What
says.
what
It's all
evidence is
weird.
there to like say that's true?
Yeah.
Is basically is it like the Inception argument? Like, did it happen? Did it not really happen?
Yeah, so they're
Wait, I don't. All right, we'll go back to the Inception thing later because I want to talk about that. But all right.
so
Yeah,
in
go
the podcast I listened to, they say, oh, if you say it's a dream, you're ignoring the fact that that there's that scene where Lucius, they say, oh, he fixed autopilot 6 months before. But then early in the podcast, they're discussing saying, oh, by Batman bailing out of the bat before the bomb exploded, he's saying that he's not willing to die for his city. He's not willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. But then if you interpret the last part of the dream, that would make it even darker. Because then you go back and say, oh, he did fix the autopilot, but he still chose to die. So then
So
and
he's
that
just
kind
an
of
emo
adds on.
bitch that
He's like, fuck it,
died for no
man.
reason.
Fuck it.
Well, it was never about Bruce Wayne, though, right? Because when Alfred sees him, he sees Bruce Wayne. He doesn't see Batman. So technically, Batman
Well,
did
he sees
die.
he sees the actual person,
Right.
Not Bruce Wayne, the Playboy billionaire.
Right,
Like,
right. He sees the
person.
body.
A big part of that movie is about him, like whether or not he wants to die as Batman. Like Alfred keeps giving him shit, like you're not gonna be happy until you die as Batman. But I don't think that's what he was trying to accomplish. Like he was okay with living on later.
But
Right.
a lot of people like, and when I say a lot of people, a lot of like comic book aficionados, fanboys, were like kind of basically saying that by him, what are we calling it? Jumping out of the plane, doing the autopilot thing. It's kind of a cop out because like throughout Batman's entire history, it's like especially like the Frank Miller kind of gritty stuff. It's basically been about Batman being like miserable. And like Batman never really wins. Like it's always like yes he saves the day, but he's always miserable. And like him having that happy life, happy ever after thing, doesn't really fit with the whole Batman thing.
Yeah, but we don't know his life is happily ever after.
Yeah.
He's with fucking.
Well, he doesn't like
Wait,
dying
he's-
is different
he's with
though.
what's
man.
her name? Anne Hathaway.
Hathaway's ass, man.
Like that's
happy
fucking
just
happily
looking
ever
at
after.
it.
Okay, this is the second time in 4 podcasts we talk about ass.
Ass.
Superhero ass.
So another thing
Stop.
they pointed in the podcast was that,
And look at motherfucking hammer time.
oh god.
I like it.
But another thing they talk about is in all 3 movies, there's
I can't
he
believe you're on
never.
the same page as me.
Oh god. Okay, but another thing they talk about is in all 3 movies, Batman never kills the villain in a victorious way. Because in the first movie is Commissioner Gordon that blows up the bridge. All he did was go on the train and fight Ra's al Ghul for no reason. He
Right.
didn't have to go on the train. So
Well, no, he didn't know that Commissioner Gordon was gonna blow up the end.
Well, he
No,
sent
he
him
told
to,
him.
yeah.
No, but he
sent
didn't
on
know
the
that he would
Batman.
succeed.
That's true.
Well,
But
which makes me think like if he didn't know Gordon would succeed, why didn't he just blow up the bridge
I
on
actually
his own
haven't seen
Batmobile?
Batman Begins
Because
in
he
a
didn't
long
need
ass
to
time.
be on that
Oh.
train at
No,
all.
it was
saw
like
last
it was like a double thing. Like he wanted to have 2, options. Like he can stop him, or if he doesn't stop him, hopefully Gordon can get there.
Yeah,
like
I
a fail
guess.
safe.
Yes, but by the end of that movie, he didn't actually save Gotham. Gordon did.
With
It-
Batman's tank.
It was
Yeah,
Batman's
with
plan.
Batman. But ultimately,
Without
it
it-
was Batman that. It was Gordon that did it.
Without
yes.
Batman, it couldn't have happened though.
Yeah, that's true. But and then in the second movie, he did get Joker and Harvey Dent, but by succeeding in that, he corrupts himself because
Right.
he broke his own rule of not killing. And
Well,
this
he,
Dark
he
Knight,
technically didn't kill
killed
Harvey
Harvey
Dent.
Dent. He pushed him off the
No, he
building.
didn't. Harvey Dent let go.
fell.
He
Yeah.
didn't
No,
mean
no.
to kill him either. Like that's
he
that's
tackled him off the building. He grabbed the little boy while they were hanging on, but Harvey Dent fell down because no one grabbed him.
I feel like
So he had to kill Harvey Dent, and then he had to destroy the symbol of like of heroism that the Dark Knight
yeah.
was to change the Batman into like a murderer. So
But
it
he did that for
destroyed
the-
what the goal of Batman was.
But that's not the theme, though. The goal of Batman is to be whatever Gotham needs. This is getting really nerdy, but
isn't it what it
Right.
deserves?
no, what it needs, not what it deserves.
Yeah.
Oh, not what it. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't pay attention to quotes.
at that time, Gotham needed, Harvey Dent to be the superhero, so he was willing to make that
Because-
sacrifice.
Right.
Because
And
at the
that's
start
the-
of the first movie, his goal was for Batman to inspire people.
Yeah, I mean, it
good.
changes. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
So but by the end of the second movie, Batman has become something that he did
But
not
didn't he-
intentionally set
didn't-
out for.
Didn't he not like it when he inspired people in The Dark Knight? Like when people were dressing up as like hockey pads and stuff, he's like,
But he likes that he's inspiring good, like in Harvey Dent when they were like
Yeah.
cleaning up the city internally.
but no. Do you remember in like the opening scene of Batman,
Yeah, like the
the hockey pads dude?
Yeah, the hockey
Yeah.
pad guys. And then like there's that quote where it's like, when I said I wanted to inspire people, I didn't mean like this or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. But I don't know. But he sort of did inspire them because he was like when the Joker was messing with that ordinary citizen or whatever, it was kind of like the ordinary citizen was like, yeah, the Batman made it so I could realize that I don't have to put up with crap like you from the when he was talking to the Joker. But I don't know.
I never thought about it that way.
Speaking of Joker, I don't think I said it to this entire group. Maybe I did after we saw it.
It's okay. This is the podcast.
So nothing ever happened for this. Did anyone think it was? I know why they didn't do it, but did anyone think it was weird why they didn't even name drop the Joker at least once in Dark Knight Rises?
Well,
Why did they have to name drop him?
So this is my thinking. Like the Joker fucked up Gotham, right? Like yes, Harvey Dent was a big thing, but Joker was what sent Gotham into a fucking spiral, and like what made Harvey Dent have to be like the savior, right?
Okay, we just watched the Batman movies yesterday, so
Oh, not.
but like that. First of all, that was 8 years ago, so that's a long time.
But if you're
second
going to
of
talk
all,
about Harvey Dent, why not talk about the Joker?
and second of all, Harvey Dent started his proceedings long before the Joker. Yeah,
Right.
the Joker was just another criminal he put away.
And if anything, the Joker inspired Gotham to believe in the
principles.
goodness of human beings because they didn't blow up those fairies.
But you wouldn't think that at least once there wouldn't be just any mention of the Joker?
Well, I mean, we
Like,
know
it-
why because
No, because
the director said, but
yeah. But I'm saying like
wait, sorry, we should clear this up. What did the director say?
because he said out of respect to Heath Ledger, he didn't want to mention the Joker.
right.
So like if Heath Ledger wouldn't have died, don't you think they would have mentioned the Joker at least once?
I don't think that really takes away from the movie at all.
No, but I
so.
just thought it was weird. Like they just kept me watching Dark Knight again. I didn't watch them in a row. I did not watch them in a row. I watched Batman Begins when it came out, maybe once since then. Then I watched Dark Knight and a couple times since then, and then I saw Dark Knight Rises. My memory of Dark Knight was not Harvey Dent. Like yes, Harvey Dent was a big part of it, but my memory of Dark Knight was the Joker. And so like when they kept talking about Harvey Dent over and over and over and over, I was like, okay, that's cool, but where the fuck the Joker?
Okay, well, I don't want to get into this too much because we've been talking about Batman for like 15 minutes. But like the move or just like everything that's happening like politically at the time, 8 years later, is about Harvey Dent.
Okay.
And
That's
then
just why
laws.
I look at it.
Because the Joker didn't leave a legacy behind. All he did was create chaos at that time that he was there.
Can
And
we
then-
also talk about that it was stupid that they named him Robin?
Well,
That was really
It's Nightwing.
No, if anything, they should have named him Dick or
Oh, come on, man.
Tim.
The
or-
surprise wouldn't have been as good then. Like, come on.
It's for the less fanboy.
Yeah.
But that's just stupid. What number one? Who names their son Robin?
All right, moving back to Inception. All right, so I want to get a poll in the room. Who thinks that it was all a dream? Or who thinks like
Shit, I don't remember.
You mean at the very end?
who thinks he gets his happy ending? Who thinks he doesn't get his happy ending? And who thinks it doesn't matter?
The latter.
There's three, so you're saying it doesn't matter?
Yeah, the last one. Sorry.
So you think it doesn't matter? Okay, what about you guys?
It doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right, so that's not very much of a talking point because we all think it doesn't matter.
Right.
You too?
Well,
Yeah.
let's say the reason. So
Yeah.
see if we have the same reason.
Well, because he's with his fucking wife. Like, honestly,
Not wife, family.
kids.
Kids.
Kids. That's right. Yeah. Again, I forget Inception. But no, he's with his kids, and so like he kind of realizes that after this whole time of searching for reality, like that's what kind of killed his wife, right? Is because she was searching for quote unquote reality. That reality doesn't matter if it's real or not real. He's happy. So
Yeah, I think
it can be a dream or it can be real. It doesn't matter.
the most important part is that he doesn't like care if the top starts spinning or not.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're talking about Inception? I thought we were talking about Batman. What the hell?
No, we moved on, yo.
Oh.
What was the doesn't matter thing?
Pretty close.
It doesn't
though,
matter
pretty
if he
close.
actually saw Bruce Wayne or not. I thought that's what we were talking about. I was still on Batman. My
Marcus
bad.
had a lot of shots.
Yeah.
True that.
I agree with Diego on the Inception thing.
Yeah, it was like a process for me. Like at first I thought like it all did happen, then I thought it didn't happen, and then it did happen, and then I just decided it didn't matter. So
I was pissed about the Inception because I was in Rome when it came out, and I did not see it. I saw all the Facebook statuses that said, "Oh, I saw Inception, best movie ever." Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but I did not see it, and I didn't actually end up seeing it till like a year later. And so all these like in-depth Inception talks that people had, I didn't get to have. Like I wanted to have those, never got to have those.
Dude, that's
I
your
was
own
so sad.
fault. Like you could have watched it right when you came back, like I did.
I don't know why I didn't. I went to Ohio.
Not
They have
for a
movie
year.
theaters in Ohio.
You did not go for a year either.
Hey,
so
I live in
that's bullshit.
Amish town, so they do not have movie theaters. Fuck off.
Well, they don't have movie theaters in Rome? Or
Hold on, hold on.
I don't want to see it dubbed.
Oh, okay.
Let's go back to Diego spending the summer in Amish town.
My grandparents live outside Amish town.
Do you ever see them?
My grandparents or Amish?
The Amish.
Yes.
Do you talk to them?
Yeah. We buy maple syrup from them.
Do you have pictures?
What about quilts and butter?
All I can think about now when I hear about the Amish was our Amish bike sex toy thing that we discussed.
Have we talked
What?
about that on the podcast?
No, we definitely.
No,
won't.
that
I've
was
never-
not.
Not heard of that.
I forgot what we were talking about. or
When was
we-
that?
Oh, it was when we were eating Phil's barbecue,
That's right.
and we were
Okay,
just-
so Ladosh and I are going to be millionaires, or like, well, actually, I don't know how many Amish would actually buy these, and the Amish are actually a small population, so we're gonna be like hundredaires.
And you would
Okay.
have to go and directly sell to them.
Did you
right?
say 100 airs?
Yeah,
Just checking.
hundredaires. Okay, so we basically were talking about how something about Amish and their sex lives and all this stuff, and right.
I totally don't remember the context,
I
but
don't
it
know
was
the
just
context, but basically that Amish, that they want to use vibrators. But oh shit, vibrators use batteries, aka they use electricity. Amish can't use vibrators, so they don't have like clitoral pleasure. So
I think we were talking about the Sibian or something like
oh,
that.
yeah, the Simeon, yeah.
Like, is there an equivalence that the Amish would use, like the Sibian? That would.
So we decided that we'd invent an Amish bicycle vibrator, which would basically be a like dildo on a bicycle seat that when you pedaled, it would go up and down. And what? Or it would be this little like notch groove thing on a bicycle seat that when you pedaled, it would like vibrate back and forth. And it would basically be an Amish vibrator.
All right, there's a huge problem with this is that they have to be riding a bicycle for it to work.
Yeah, it's a good workout too.
Yeah,
Like, does that
workout
feel-
and pleasure.
I've heard about this before. I think I don't know if this is true. I'm sure it's true for some like parts of the world. They would put like bees inside of like a
What the fuck?
like they put it inside of like
This
a
isn't
wooden
still a
container
sex
and they would
toy, right?
literally buzz. So, it would feel pleasurable.
Oh.
Oh, that makes
But
sense.
the bees wouldn't actually touch them.
No, they were in the container. Yeah.
Oh.
So what if the bee dies? You just get new
Well,
bees.
you put more than one bee in there.
Well, it's like a
You put,
battery.
Like a
You
shit
gotta
ton of
replace
bees.
it.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm holding a giant jar of bees, I wouldn't really be turned on. But that's just me.
It's all about mindset.
So, for those that don't know, Isaac is scared shitless of bees. Okay.
No, I'm not. What the fuck are you talking about?
Every time I mention there's bees, you run.
That's not even true. A little bit. I caught bees as a kid. Didn't you hear the podcast?
I know you caught bees, but like nowadays, whenever we talk about bees, you're just like, okay, I want to get out of here. Even though I call dibs on stabbing you with an EpiPen, FYI.
That's because I don't need a fucking EpiPen. I'm not allergic. I've been stung more than anyone ever. That's why. Probably because I would spend my time trying to catch bees.
And
But
tie ropes around them and
Oh,
put them
yeah.
on people's doors.
yeah, I mean, I'm not scared of bees. I just prefer not to be stung because it looks disgusting.
Wait, so you're more scared of bees for the aestheticness and not for the pain?
It doesn't hurt that much. It's just like you have to go around like for the next week with a big fucking bump on your face or your hand or yeah, and it's uncomfortable.
I feel like the first time hurts, and then after that, it not as much. Back to our theme of sexual pleasure. Yeah, I took a human reproduction class, human sexuality and reproduction in UCSD, and I learned that you can associate any sensation with sexual pleasure as long as you do it enough. Because I think,
I get off on sneezing.
anyways,
It feels good.
I don't want to delve into that. Let's keep going.
yeah, but so I think someone asked, can you climax from I don't know, what do you call it? Nipple from breast
From nipple
stimulation?
play?
Yeah, from nipple play. And so that's when my professor went into like, oh, you can associate any sensation with sexual pleasure as long as you associate.
Was he like, can I get a volunteer from the audience?
No, this is in Northwestern.
Wait,
What happened?
Did that happen in Northwestern?
You guys never heard about this? So
Segway?
so in Northwestern, their sexuality class, their professor actually brings in like a couple as volunteers, and they actually use like a sex toy in front of the class.
I feel like that's the
Wait,
plot
close
of like,
on, close off.
Close off. So this was like a big
That's
controversy.
like the plot
You
of
can
like
look up-
5 different porn films I feel.
Just Google like Northwestern sex toy professor, something like that.
Blank Bear Podcast,
And-
giving you things to fap to every podcast.
And I remember I'm trying to remember the professor used demonstrated a specific sex toy. It was called like, it sounded scary. It was like
You know, I bet everyone has like a great mental
like a-
image right now, but I bet it's like a really disgusting looking.
it's like
woman.
sex saw, and it was Saw.
Ugh.
Wait, what's Saul?
Saw, like the movie Saw.
Oh,
So yeah, so it sounded really scary. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look up what the fuck this is. So it was just like it's just like a gun-looking thing that goes back and forth, and it has like a dildo. So that's
I
what
know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a reciprocating saw with the dildo on it. Yeah.
Jake was like, yeah, I own like 3 of this. But
No, you guys don't know what a reciprocating saw is?
I do.
I know what it is, but
No, but imagine a reciprocating saw with a dildo attached to it. I'm assuming that's what you're.
yeah,
that's exactly what he just described.
Okay.
So he would bring in like a couple.
Wait, when we
And
talk
they
about
would
couples, are
demonstrate
these
it.
like couples from like the old folks' home? Are these top couples from like going through their midlife crisis? Or are these like pornography actresses and actors?
They're not pornographers. I think they're just volunteers.
They go with the lowest bidder.
I don't know the details. They're just bringing people to do a live demonstration of this.
But I really
stuff.
want to know about the hotness of these people. Like, because like I feel like if
Yeah,
the
that's
uglier they
true.
get, the more
Folk is just
educational it is.
staring at you in the weirdest way.
Well, now I'm curious. Like, it is. I'm assuming this is controversial. Where does the line go? Because like I feel like every single sitcom not every single sitcom, but a lot of sitcoms talk about like the daughter taking some like art class and there's like a nude model.
Well,
okay?
this is a
Like-
college course, and
Yeah. So where's the line between nude model, which I feel like is fairly accepted, right? Like having a nude model come in and you draw their penis, and and a nude model coming in and having like sex toy demonstrations. Like where's the line?
I think that.
And honestly, which would be more
varies from
useful,
person to
having a
person.
model of a nude body in front of you, or having sex 101?
Has anyone studied
And
that
why would that be in a
knows?
human reproduction class? How to use a dildo?
No, it's human sexuality and reproduction. Usually, you learn both. So you learn how human reproduces as well as like the sex organs.
Weird.
It's an interesting class. Remember, I took it in the summer, so it's like kind of accelerated. And the first day, they showed
Accelerated sex.
Yeah, wait.
But yeah, so it's kind of sped up because it's only over 5 weeks. And
Sex for 5 weeks.
I remember the very
Woohoo!
first day, it was a video of a woman getting pregnant, and it's just like full frontal nudity video.
This is what sex does.
hmm Their tits get a lot bigger when they're pregnant.
Was that on purpose?
It was an accident, but it was a funny accident.
But yeah, that
Speaking Well, actually, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, except for the sex part. So I was at this party last night, actually, like not too far away from here, and we were playing beer pong, and they had black lights all over the party, and
Blacklight
I don't like where this is going.
and I'm just
Oh.
like I'm just standing there, okay? I'm standing there, and I kind of have my crotch like facing the black light, and my friend.
Oh.
This is why you always do laundry.
And my friend is like, Diego, what the fuck? You have spots all over your frontal region, okay? And like, it would be understandable if it was like maybe around like my zipper and shit. This was like down at my knees, okay? Like, I don't come that much. I'm sorry, but like, this was like down at my ankles.
Wait, why are we assuming that it's semen? I would think it's piss if it's all the way over you.
Really?
Or blood.
Piss, blood, and semen show up under blacklight.
Well, and then, but it was everywhere, and so I assume it was like laundry detergent, because I think that also shows up.
You watch your shit in blood.
I don't think I have. blood
Shot
all over
really
my body.
bad.
What if you like pee in the urinal and it like splashes?
But no,
That-
it was like blotches. Like
Oh,
it was really weird. It was all like there were just blotches all over. My
Maybe
pants.
someone played Soggy Muffin with your jeans.
What is soggy muffin?
We talked about this last time. I can't believe you haven't heard of it either.
You stand in a circle and you jack off
Oh.
on top of a muffin. Or,
Oh, it's a circle jerk. Yeah,
and then the last person.
I've heard
to
of
do
it with a
eats
cookie.
it.
No, with a cracker. I've heard it with a cracker.
What do you call it?
I don't remember.
Soggy cracker.
Maybe soggy. Yeah, it's soggy cracker.
Well, any food works.
That
really.
works. Yeah. Have you guys not heard of that?
I guess you're the loser because you
We
get
talked
to
about
wear
it
those
last
jeans.
Is this where we segue into donkey punches and strawberry daiquiris?
No, we're not
and
talking about that. No.
Harry Houdini's.
We have
We're trying to
standards
keep
here.
it classy here.
My favorite was the Angry Pirate.
What's the angry
Okay,
pirate?
we didn't segue there, so you can't keep going.
Can we just talk about the
No,
Angry
we can't.
Pirate?
We didn't segue there.
I'm curious.
Vote.
I
Let-
vote. I vote. Just let
Angry Pirate.
Diego tell us what the angry pirate is.
All right, let's go.
So you kick her in the shin and then come her in her eye.
What? Kick her in the shin and come in her eye.
Yeah, and then like that's the Angry Pirate.
Do you say "arr"?
Oh, that's actually yeah. It'd make her say R. Yeah, that's actually that's the third part.
Doesn't she just say that naturally from being kicked in the shin?
Yes, yeah.
Arr!
There you go.
That's pretty cool. Have you done this to your girlfriend?
I am not.
This is where your girlfriend should stop listening.
You should have stopped listening a few minutes ago.
She's a happy pirate, not an angry pirate.
How do you know if
So-
a pirate
So
Whoa, no, let's not even go there. I don't want. This is bad.
is going to a dark place? Oh, but sorry, back to Dark Knight. But I just want to tell Diego because we were watching Dark Knight yesterday.
Stop doing that.
So we were watching Dark Knight yesterday, and it was at the
Thanks for the invite.
it's at the fundraiser. It's at your house.
Damn. When was this?
From
Last night, we just
from
fucking said it.
7:30 to 1:30.
Oh.
But so there's the scene where Harvey Dent meets Alfred at the fundraiser, and Harvey Dent goes, "Oh, so Alfred, Rachel's told me so much about you. I heard you known her for her whole life." And Alfred goes, "Oh, not yet, sir." And then Rachel dies by the end of that movie. Spoiler. So I thought that was a really dark joke.
Yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to share that because I never caught that before.
All right, so what were we talking about before that?
Angry Pirates.
Oh,
Happy pirates.
did I tell you about the really cute girl I met at KFC?
You did not.
KFC.
She was
Black?
at KFC, so I feel like that takes her down a couple notches.
No. So I was back home and I was like at KFC getting a famous bowl or whatever, and I saw her sitting there and she was eating also a famous bowl, but like
Love at first sight.
she was really really cute. But the only thing that was like bad about her was that she was eating like a barbarian. Like she was, I don't know, there was like food flying in the air and it was disgusting. So then so normally like I wouldn't walk up to her because I'm a giant pussy, but because
Did like the barbarian
Big V?
eating like lower her the notches, and so your confidence level?
yeah,
was
I was
higher?
like I got a shot. So I was like, so I walked up to her and I was like, I was like, I know, so it's hard to look at you eat that gravy.
What the fuck?
What?
This can't be
And
real.
I just met you, and this is crazy. So here's my number. Call me maybe. You came into my I missed you so bad. I missed you so bad.
How long have you been thinking of that setup?
So bad.
How long have you been thinking of that setup?
Fuck you guys, I'm going home.
For the last what?
Since the last podcast, pretty much.
Isaac, I really want you to use that pickup line on somebody.
This is going to be an ongoing joke. We're going to hear a lot
Oh,
more Call
sorry.
Me Moby jokes.
Oh, never mind.
Oh god.
Calling maybe jokes, great.
I love Call Me Maybe jokes. Everyone's shaking their head except for me.
And rolling their eyes.
You shouldn't have degraded KFC like that. That was not cool.
Yeah, why did you pick KFC for that setup?
I don't know. It's hard to look at you eat that gravy. Here's my number. Call me maybe. That's what it should have been. I fucked it up. Too much stuff to remember.
This is why we can't have nice things.
What else does gravy come from? Like, let's be honest.
A butt.
Oh. I don't like where this is going. I should have stayed on the Pirates thing.
Oh God.
I want another beer.
Fork, do you have anything you want to say? You've been quiet for a while.
We
Yeah,
should-
Fork, you've been quiet as shit.
Yeah, tequila makes me very quiet. Like
What
Usually that's the
alcohol makes you
opposite.
happy?
beer. If I drink a lot of beer, I'm just very loud and cheerful.
Do you guys agree?
I like Jaeger bombs.
No, do you agree with beer makes Fork loud?
Oh yeah, he gets pretty loud. There's that one time where we went to a party and then he was in the passenger seat. And he was trying to convince his girlfriend to go somewhere. Well,
What?
the two other people in the back seat were also giving directions, and so Fork was like, "No, listen to me. I'm the loudest."
By the way, can we go around the table before we end and all do our best Batman or Bane or Joker impression? Because there's somebody at this table whose I love.
Of what?
Is that a no?
Sure. I'm
Yeah,
down.
sure. We can sign off with our Batman Bane voice.
What does Bane say? I need to watch Dark Knight Rises again and remember all his lines so I can go back and say them.
Yeah, me too.
He doesn't have to be a line just to talk like him. All right, so let's finish with this. I want to talk about it. So there's this awesome documentary on Netflix that I know
Oh,
at
God.
least. three
Oh
of us
shit!
have
Yeah, I
seen.
forgot.
It's called Exit Through the Gift Shop.
I'm gonna go piss.
You've seen this though. This relates to you.
What is this about?
It's about it's really hard to describe. It's a street art documentary, kind of.
I'll
Okay, go
describe
ahead.
it. So, a lot of you listening to this have probably heard of either Banksy or Shepard Fairey, the guy that does Obey. Have you heard of those?
Nope.
Fork. So Banksy, you never heard of Banksy?
Nope.
Banksy, he does street art with stencils,
Okay.
and he does very like kind of political satire, right, stuff. And then also, have you heard of Obey, the clothing company?
Nope.
You never. Who the fuck are you?
I've heard of it. Go on.
Okay, you know the Obama posters, the Hope posters.
Yeah.
The guy that owns the clothing company Obey, which you have seen, I guarantee it.
Okay.
He made he made that poster. Okay, and it
Okay.
started out as like a street art thing, and then he stole a picture from AP and made this Obama poster. Anywho, basically the documentary is about this crazy guy who he videotapes everything. And he starts out wanting to make this documentary about street art, okay? And he follows different street artists around, like France and then America and all this stuff. And he just videotapes everything. And eventually, he makes this documentary and he shows it to Banksy, and Banksy says it's shit. And it ends up Banksy, spoiler.
It's a documentary. There's no spoilers.
Yeah. Well, and then Banksy basically goes, okay, you make shitty ass documentaries. Go do something else with your life while I actually try to put together all this footage. Because he has like hours and hours of footage.
There's this clip in the
Okay.
movie where there's just like a room full of boxes, and each box has more boxes, and those boxes all have tapes in it.
He's never watched.
It's ridiculous.
He just films. It's like it's like the people that just take pictures and just never look at them, but it's
Okay.
footage. And basically what this guy does, he ends up going and becoming a street artist. He basically rips off Banksy and Shepard Fairey and just makes these. I think they're horrible, but like I don't know. I just think it's stupid. But he basically just makes these. He becomes a street artist and makes this art, and he mass produces it. Like he sells his business and devotes all his money and time to making this quote unquote art. And he opens up a gallery in LA, and he makes how much off of the gallery?
Like millions.
$1 million off of the first gallery, and he basically becomes a cultural icon, and like he's a man of our time and an artist of our times.
Wow.
And I think it's hilarious hearing all these art critics. It makes me hate art. Like it makes me hate people that like art.
Well, you've heard the
Modern art.
You've heard the theories that like the whole thing is fake, right?
Correct.
Like he's like a character made up by Banksy, and it might just be like a big joke he's playing on us.
What is your take on it, Ladouche?
I think it's not a hoax. I think it's legit.
There's this one clip of him like being pushed around in a wheelchair, or not a wheelchair, like a wheelbarrow.
Because he has a broken leg and
He-
it says a cast on it.
Instead of like being pushed around in a wheelchair, he like picks a wheelbarrow, which like he's like such a fake character. I don't.
He is a very eccentric man. He is who he is.
These are my thoughts. First of all, I want him to be real.
I want him to be real too. I think that's so much funnier if he's real.
I think it's so much funnier if he's real, but honestly, I think the movie is good either way if he's real or fake. Because if he's real, that's fucking awesome. That this guy's weird as shit.
It's just like Inception. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Okay. And if he's fake, that just makes me love Banksy so much more because that's like genius. Like for him to create this character, I just think that's awesome.
Yeah, and then he makes all the money off it too, which is
Yeah.
So anyway, Diego and I were so inspired by this movie because it's like the way we were describing it doesn't make it sound super interesting maybe, but it's really, really, really funny and really interesting. And so we looked up like street artists in San Diego and we went around town like taking pictures of it.
And one of the artists in the movie, Space Invader, check him out. His MO is making ceramic tiles of the 80s arcade game Space Invaders and just putting them in random cities, in random places, random cities. And 2 years ago, street art kind of had a bubble and basically was doing galleries all over the place. And they did a gallery in San Diego, and he came and put these Space Invaders all over San Diego. And Isaac and I just went around and took pictures with them. And it was pretty cool. Like we had our little cell phones out and we're like, turn left here, turn right here. And we found like, what, 6 of them? 7 of them?
Yeah, we were trying to read all these like because there's no like real way to find them except reading these sketchy descriptions online. Like, yeah, it's on like, Third and Grape or whatever. And it's, you have to kind of look around for it. And it's pretty fun.
It's like a scavenger hunt.
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
If you're ever bored on a Sunday afternoon in San Diego, check it out.
Yeah, because there's no street parking on Sundays, so good day to go.
And now whenever I'm walking downtown, with whoever I'm with, I'm be like, have you heard of Space Invader? His art's right there. And apparently Isaac tells me that's how I should pick up chicks. And that's how I should like tell my girlfriend, like, not let her, or what was your idea? Like tell her to watch the movie and then like just have us walk downtown and take this path that just happens to go by all the different ones and be like, whoa, baby, check it out. Do you remember that from that movie? Whoa, there's another one. Isn't this so romantic? We're looking at Space Invader characters. That's how I get my ladies.
If she's a fangirl, I guess it would work.
My girlfriend is not a fangirl.
Watch her watch the movie and hate it, and you're like, well, this isn't gonna work.
Fuck.
Like, this movie's stupid. Damn, got all routed out too. All right, let's do our impressions.
Wait. One more thing, because Blank Bear, check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/blankbearvideos, and where it's iPhone games mostly. So I want to know what you guys think of matching with friends.
I like
Meh.
it.
Matching. Wait, what's matching with friends?
It's the new Zynga game. It's it sounds like it's card matching, but it's not. It's like you get a 3-tile block. Diego, can you show them? And basically you kind of drop it onto the board and you have to match them 3 of the same color.
Oh.
Why haven't you played me in like days?
I started too many games.
Sound like a clinging girlfriend.
Who have you started games with? Only 8 of my friends are playing.
Yeah, no, I started some random ones because I wanted to I was gonna make a video about it.
This is the type of person Isaac is. He plays like with friends games with strangers. It is not called matching with strangers.
Oh my god, when I played Hanging with Friends, I wanted to get all those achievements. I played with like thousands of strangers at a time.
My respect for you just went down the drain.
It's because my friends don't play fast enough.
His friends suck. We don't even.
Diego, don't even talk shit because when we were playing matching, you were bugging me and Ladouche all fucking night. It's
Yes.
your turn. Go.
Yes. Wait, we don't have a game.
Oh,
That's why
man.
we haven't played.
Oh, fuck you.
This is the game, Fork. You take little tiles, which are down here, like they're 1 by 3 tiles,
Right.
and you have to stick them in, and you try to match them, almost like Bejeweled styled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
anyway, impressions.
All right, who wants to go first?
Mine's not gonna be very good, but I'll try.
You first.
Calm down, Doctor. Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
And that was Bane, right?
Yes. Was scale 1 to 10, like a 3. How was that? Was that horrible? Medium? Bad?
It wasn't
medium.
horrible.
It's
It
pretty
wasn't
good.
horrible.
Yeah, it was medium. It'll come out better because you're saying it through a microphone. So
Wait, that makes it sound better? Oh,
as
okay.
Bane, yeah.
Bane's
You should
voice.
just cover your.
There's this one scene in the movie where Bane talks through a megaphone, and I couldn't understand shit. Like you can barely understand his voice as it is, and through that megaphone, it was just like.
So I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and she like couldn't stand Bane's voice. Like she was like, I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. But
you
I thought
guys
that,
are haters. I love Bane's voice.
I thought that added to it because like parts of it you didn't need to understand what he was saying.
Like I think like they should have made him sound kind of like Batman, but then everyone would have sounded the same.
like I think they shouldn't have made it like because throughout the whole movie it's like he's talking into a microphone and they dub the vocals for Bane afterwards, and it
Yeah.
seems brutally obvious that they did that, right? And I didn't like that part because it made it sort of took away from the scene. But I don't know. I didn't really like Bane's voice either.
Should I do it with the mouth covered now?
Try it.
Calm down, Doctor. Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
I'm Gotham's.
I like yours last night.
I don't even remember how I did that.
You did that.
I am Gotham's Reckoning. No, I can't do it anymore.
Dude, you need to see Fork's eyes when he do it. They get all fucking bugged out.
Really?
Get into character.
I am Gotham's reckoning, Batman.
Your punishment makes me more severe.
Okay, Ladouche, you did a spot-on Bane impression because you couldn't hear what the fuck you were saying.
Yes.
Crashing this plane with no survivors.
That was better the second time.
What else?
All right.
Where are the drugs?
Joker?
That was Batman, right?
Yeah, that was
Did you think that was Joker?
No. I said
So
now it's
where's
time for
the
Joker.
Joker?
Can someone do a Catwoman one?
Oh,
Nah.
wait.
What the fuck does Catwoman say?
Does she have a?
He sounds like
She,
Anne
she
Hathaway.
doesn't. She doesn't have an accent or anything.
Some.
Never steal anything who you can't outrun, kid. That's the only one I can remember.
Exactly.
All right, with that, we're out. This is Isaac, Ladouche, Diego, and Fork.
What? In the butt?
Yay.